Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Crash Bandicoot playthrough. We're going to be jumping into the darkness one last time, hopefully, to finish up the last colored gem level of the game. Very quickly, you may have noticed this clock right here. That clock is what activates the time trial mode for this level, or pretty much any level. So once you grab the clock, you are essentially in time trial mode, where basically all the boxes kind of reset their contents. Some of them become time boxes, which you can use to kind of halt the timer for a bit. I believe they actually remove some of the masks and stuff, so you know, that's basically what happens whenever you enter a time trial. So because of that, you also don't lose any lives when you're in a time trial too, which is honestly kind of a nice feature. I do actually like that. So you can actually, you know, focus on the time trial at hand instead of having to worry about, well, if I lose all my lives, then I'm screwed. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that when you're in time trials, thankfully. But anyway, you cannot actually get clear gems whenever you do time trials, so keep that in mind. That is definitely something you do need to kind of consider doing this at the very least. Okay, I think we're about there. Okay, these are the last two boxes. I think we just have to get through these blades and we are good. Because we're gonna ride this gem platform to the very top of this room. There's the final three boxes, and thankfully the game gives us an exit right here, so we don't have to go back down and go through the rest of the level. And because of that, we are done with Lights Out. We got the gem for this level, which is also the final colored gem, which means the official backtracking can officially begin. So we're going to start going through all of the levels we've been through already, all the levels that actually have a clear gem that we have not picked up yet, and that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. So let me very quickly just grab my notes here. I don't really need the notes to find out where to go, because obviously I can just use the map as a guide, but, you know, just to kind of let you guys know, which gems you need for which levels and whatnot. That's pretty much the reason why I want to do this. So first up, we have Jungle Rollers. This was the second level. You need the green gem, which was the gem we got in the Lost City. And actually, a fun fact, the Lost City, in the Japanese version of the game, you get the red gem from Lost City. And the red gem in this game was Slippery Climb, which means the green gem you actually get from a different level. In the Japanese version, you get it from Hog Wild, which is an incredibly short and easy level by comparison. So, kind of interesting how the American version of the game is actually harder than the Japanese version. Because the frickin' Slippery Climb is a much harder level than Hog Wild. It's a different kind of level for sure, but oh my god, seriously. That's actually what they wanted you to complete. That's insane to even think about. Also, I feel like I missed something. I might have to go back. Because I think I missed the... Oh, no, I didn't. No, I'm thinking of a different level. I'm thinking of the Rolling Stones. But yeah, we have this gem platform here. You ride it up, and... it's actually kind of funny. But all that's up here is just 3 extra lives. That's really about it. So this whole time, the reason we couldn't get the clear gem in this level was because there were 3 extra lives hiding in the rafters. That just seems silly to me, guys. That just seems very, very silly to me. But, what are you gonna do? Okay. Boom. Okay, once again, gonna go through this bonus level. only 5 boxes. I'm not even going to worry about getting all the main contents for that. And there we go, broke all the boxes. And it's just so disheartening, because, like, we don't even get a special gem for having to come back later. It's just a regular, gray, clear gem. That's all it is. I guess they call them clear gems because, you know, they're clear colored, but I always thought they were called clear gems because you had to clear the entire level to get them. So they were all clear gems, it's just that some of them were colored gems. But yeah, next up we have the Great Gates. You need the yellow gem from the lab to get this. So yeah, this is like probably one of the last ones you'll get. Or I guess technically whatever the purple gem unlocks is like the last one, but still, you have to go through the lab just to get this one, so that's one thing. Oh man, I love having the 3 Aku Aku mask. It just makes this sections like these a lot faster to get through. So you can just run through everything. Oh, you can especially run through the damn shield guys. Oh man, I really hate those shield guys. I especially hate them now that I've been working on like time trials. Oh my god, the shield guys are really annoying in time trials. Seriously. So you just imagine you're trying to go fast through the level and then a shield guy just bumps you backwards. Sometimes into a pit where you have to restart the whole thing over again. Of course, if you want all the platinum relics, which is what I want to get at some point in my life, if you like waste any time, then you're gonna have to redo the level anyway. Seriously, those guys are so freaking stupid. Not a fan of them at all. Okay, so here's the bonus level. So yeah, one thing you can do is if there's ever a level that's like really, really easy for you and you know they have like extra life tokens, you can actually go back to those levels and kind of grind on the bonus stages to get those extra life tokens. Because normally extra lives will not respawn in a level if you're on the same session. So what I mean by that is if you collect an extra life, if you come back to that level, that extra life will actually be gone. Until you actually save and quit your game. I think after that, lives will respawn, but until then, unfortunately, you're going to have to go without them. So keep that in mind. Also, I believe there are boxes back here. I think there were anyway. No, I guess not. I really thought there were, though. Either way, we gotta keep moving. This section can actually be pretty difficult, believe it or not. This is like a section you'd probably see in the other level, the Native Fortress, I believe is what it was called. But yeah, I believe there are boxes back here, so make sure you keep spinning. Yeah, see, there was a box right there. And see, there we go. We got everything, but we do have to go back and go the normal way anyway because of that arrow block. I guess technically what you could do is you could, like, jump on the block and then, or break the block and then jump on the plant that was here, but yeah, because I can't get back up there to skip all of this. It's not too bad, though. Again, if you've played enough of this game. Like, you've dealt with a lot of the more difficult things in this game anyway. So you should be capable of handling a section of this nature. It can be scary for sure, though. Oh, God, I hate those guys so frickin' much. Seriously, why? Why? Just why were they programmed? I will never understand the logic there. I know, they were programmed for difficulty, but still... doesn't change the fact that they're assholes about it. The shield guys themselves, not necessarily the game developers. Although, I don't know. I guess they could be kind of seen as assholes for programming them. But yeah, there we go. Great Gate is done. And we have broken the 90% barrier now. So ain't that wonderful. We are going to keep on moving. Next up we have Upstream. For this level you need the orange gem, which is what you got from the generator room. And I actually really like this level, so it's kind of cool I get to go through this again. You also get a nice Aku mask at the very beginning. So the gem path in this level is actually kind of reminiscent to what you did in the other creek level. Just a small bit different because of the fact that, well, first of all, it requires the gems anyway. But when you get to a certain waterfall, you'll see all the gem platforms here. And what you gotta do is you gotta jump down here, and there's actually some boxes under these platforms, and that's basically the, well, actually there is another gem platform too, so it's not just that box. But yeah, there is something down there, so make sure you grab that before you advance. And then you just keep moving, and we'll run into the other thing we need a little bit later. But yeah, this section is really not that bad. It seemed like we were definitely skipping a lot of levels early on, but when you look at the fact that we've already cleared 3 of those, getting ready to clear a 4th, this section does go by really, really fast, so you won't be wasting a whole lot of time on this, at the very least. So we're down to only needing 2 more boxes. I think there's 1 more up here, and then we'll be taking another small trip to get the remaining one. Or actually, no, the remaining 2. But yeah, we're gonna... Well, our goal is to intentionally skip the exits by continuing along another path altogether. Didn't exactly work for me right there, but that is what we're pretty much doing. Okay, there's 2 boxes. Back up to 99 lives, too, which is also pretty nice. Damn it! Yeah, because that lily pad was about to go in the water, so I had to kind of take the death right there, unfortunately. And yeah, I guess the rule of thumb when it comes to those gem platforms, don't jump on them until, like, they're ready for you to jump on them, because, yeah, sometimes, like, the distance is just far enough away from you to actually make it, so you gotta keep that in mind. Okay, so I'm gonna wait a little bit before I do this. There we go. Got the gem, and we're done with Upstream. So that is gem number 21. We only have 5 to go. Next up, I believe, is Rolling Stones. Okay, let's do it. So I gotta remember to not forget about the Brio tokens, because that's what I was worried about when I got to Jungle Rollers before I realized, oh wait, that's a different level altogether. And that was just stupid of me right there. I don't know why I did that. Sometimes probably best not to ask questions, though. Okay, so make sure you grab that. And I believe you have to go pretty far into the level until you find the gem platform, so we're pretty good to go for right now anyway. Not even concerning myself with lives, because I have, like, more than enough now anyway. Plus, we also have the castle machinery one-up trick as well, so we can always use that. But yeah, ride this platform down here, and no, you have to ride this platform, because the platform itself goes through the death plane. So, you can't just jump down here if you know that there is something down there. It just counted me as spinning that away, didn't it? Or did it blow away the other token? That's a good question. It may have blown away the other token. Maybe I didn't collect it like I thought I did. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back, so I'll go ahead and just cut back to here, but yeah. Hold on, guys. Okay, I made it back here, and yeah, it was just a case of me accidentally missing or blowing up one of the other tokens. I didn't mean to, but, you know, it happens. Oh, damn it. That's annoying just because I lose my masks. This is really not that hard at all. See, that easy. And we're not even done yet either, but at least this time I can just go ahead and move on to the end anyway. Okay, so we still have 4 more boxes left, but we still have a decent chunk of the level left, too. There we go. Okay, so we got that clear gem. I'll probably do one more, and then I'll save the remaining 3 for the next one, along with the final boss and credits. And let's also not forget, there is also a bonus level I have to show off as well. That'll be an extra video. But let's go ahead and move on. Next level we have is the Native Fortress. This is a very long level, but I've had to cut out some stuff in this video anyway, so I should be able to fit in the rest of this. But yeah, this is a pretty long level. Not gonna lie. Frickin' turtles! I swear, I don't know what it is with those turtles. Those turtles are the worst enemies in this remake. I don't know what they did with those hitboxes, but they are not right. There is something incredibly off about them. Also, this is kind of nice for me, because this is a level I'm trying to get a platinum relic on, so because of the nature of how the relics work, it's good to always kind of know what's exactly coming up ahead for these levels. Although when you're trying to go for the relics, like, you really don't need to prioritize breaking boxes. There are some boxes you do want to break because of time boxes and, of course, you know, boxes that have, like, Aku Aku masks and stuff, but for the most part, though, you want to focus more on going fast and getting through the level as quickly as possible. Take that. No! Oh. Well, I lost my mask, but whatever. Okay. At least we have another mask coming up soon. And more than that, we got a checkpoint right here. Or a bonus point. I wasn't supposed to break that arrow box. Whoops. Yeah, never break arrow boxes unless you're absolutely certain you have to. Which, I mean, you do have to break it, but after you get that box that's like way in the sky that you can't even see. See, this is also nice because I can also grab this mask up here. Didn't want to fall all the way back down, but sometimes we have to do things that we don't want to do. Apparently. And I barely made that jump. It's also kind of nice because I can actually use this shortcut right here now. And just skip all of this. Okay, so coming up here in a moment. We have the red gem platform. For those who don't remember, the red gem, you got that in Slippery Climb. Or if you're playing the Japanese version, you get it in the Lost City. Just the fact that... How'd I miss that? But yeah, just the fact that the Japanese version... Wild Hog... Or Hog Wild, rather. The fact that they have to do that one instead of Slippery Climb is just crazy. Okay, so I don't know what happened before. Guess I just got offline or something, which I don't even know how. But it apparently happened, I guess. Okay, whatever, I'll just keep jumping like this. I don't want to do this way, but... Better be safe than sorry. It is actually kind of cool, though, because... I think we are still on the first island. And you can kind of see the other two islands in the background. It's a pretty unique touch there. So we're gonna ride back down all the way here. Now make sure you don't die, because it does not treat the gem sections like a bonus stage, so... If you take a death, unfortunately, you have to redo that section again. But I think we're pretty good now. Because I think we're through the biggest danger of this level. Now it's just about collecting boxes and getting to the end. Of course, I make one small mistake and I have to redo the entire section again. God, I have to redo the entire section again. Okay, remember to actually hit this time. Jesus. Come on, Slim, don't be stupid. And there we go. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you guys next time when we finish up the rest of this game, sans extra videos. Later, folks.